This is Fred Beck from Fred Beck's Fighting. I'm joined by Faze Temper after the weigh-in. How nice is it for you've had a full camp and full preparation for this fight?
Oh, it feels amazing. I'm not really used to it coming, from my last few fights. Basically, since my first fight, that was the only full camp I really had. And then fight 2, 3, and 4 were all just either 1 week or 2 week notice. So it feels amazing. I'm ready to showcase my skills, do my thing out there. And
So for Kenny, it was a full camp. Slim, it wasn't, because obviously he stepped in last minute. And then KSI, last minute step in. Then Overflow was like 4 or 5 days in advance. You knew about it, so I guess it does make sense. You got a nice full camp. And I guess you had a great performance against King Kenny, getting the win. That win's aged very well, seeing how far he's come. Talk to me about Ginty, though. He's kind of talked quite a lot of trash in this build-up. He's kind of hyped it up quite a lot. A lot of people now kind of start swaying to Ginty's side, picking him for the win. Does that surprise you?
not at all. I mean, the media doesn't really know boxing, and it is what it is. Like, people talk. Ginty loves to talk. But when it comes to Saturday night, it's just going to be me and him in the ring, and it's going to be a whole different story.
Do you think to really make a statement, a decision win won't quite cut it, but you do need a stoppage in there?
Yeah, I believe I need a dominant performance, regardless whether it's a stoppage or we go the distance. This kid's going to get hurt or he's going to get dropped. Either way, I'm going to come out on top.
He's very, very tough. I think that's one thing we do know about Ginty. He's dropped everyone he faces. Fighting a tough guy, you know when you go down to the body, is the body shots an open for you? Is that a kind of plan in your game plan, go down to the body? No one can take a body shot.
I mean, listen, we're going to feel it out, and I'm going to do what I do. But how many opponents has he fought?
He did JMX, and then he also fought Halal Ham. He fought back in Kingpin as well, but that's not really proper.
Did he?
Yeah, but it wasn't the recent Kingpin. It was Kingpin from last July, so a while back.
Okay, well, I haven't seen. I heard he might have fought another time, and regardless, that fight with JMX, like, JMX kind of stumbled. He didn't have his feet planted right. And Ginty, like, I don't know, it looked like he could have just, like, blown at JMX and he would have fell. But, I'm just going to do my thing on Saturday.
Yeah, the JMX one, I guess, you could call more of a slip knockdown, because obviously he was heavily off balance. But a win for you here, where does it take you to?
With a win here, I mean, it's just going to put me back on, on a good road. I feel like I still have a lot left to do. So, I'm just going to handle my thing on Saturday, and then we'll take it from there.
Will anyone be travelling over to support you for this one? Or is it just because it's a bit of a smaller card? Maybe not.
Nah, probably. Maybe like a couple homies, but not like, it's not going to be a big thing,
So speaking of your mates, Kay, Jarvis and Nikon, we'll start with Kay. Obviously he's one of the heavier guys in the division. When do you reckon he'll be out?
Out what?
Out fighting.
Oh, man, who knows, man? It could be within the next year. I mean, I know he's been training, so I'm excited to see him. I'm hearing it could be within a few months from inside sources. But that would be crazy, man. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see Nikon step in the ring. I know them boys have been training over there in Vegas at the Mayweather gym. Any
chance you'd fly back over to support, do you reckon? We might see you again this year?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I mean, I'm going to be busy with the baby, so as long as, I'm going to make sure I handle that first. But if I got any time, absolutely.
And Malik, can I bring you into the interview? Is that all right?
You don't need to zoom it out for sure.
I'll go in the middle, I think. We're kind of kicking Tommy out of it now. There we go.
You want to get in the middle?
No, that's good. It's good here. It's the first time interviewing Malik. Obviously, you're very heavily respected in the boxing game.
Yes.
How's it being training Tommy for a full camp this time instead of 14 days like the last one?
It wasn't 14 days last time.
Like 10 days.
10 days.
Like that, yeah. It's been good. It's been a development process. Tommy, he doesn't believe in complaining. He doesn't know what fear is. He's always in the lab just trying to get better. He asks the most curious questions about boxing because he wants to learn. And that's good for a trainer like me because I'm always looking to teach people that's a sponge for knowledge, and Tommy is definitely that.
Certainly. Obviously, you train a lot of pro boxers as well. Was there, when you brought a kind of a YouTuber or an influence boxer into your camp, how much did you get from would you get any criticism from the pro boxing world at all? Obviously being so respected.
If I did, I didn't recognize it because I look at craft as craft. I train everybody with the same humility that I train, you could say, a Deontay Wilder with. I don't know how to train this guy because he's a YouTuber, not with the same humility and intent that I train a high-level athlete or fighter like a Deontay Wilder. If someone wants to come to me and learn how to box and learn fundamentals, I teach that. I only know one way to teach that, and that's the real craft way, and that's doing it the right way. It doesn't matter who it is.
Certainly, yeah. That's a response I'd like to hear. Has Tommy trained with Deontay so far? Have they had any training sessions together?
I think probably 1 or 2. Deontay came to Brick House Boxing, and when he trained, I just got finished training Tommy, and then Tommy was able to watch Deontay and me train. And believe it or not, things like that is a part of development. Development is just not physical aspects and drilling every day. It's about watching boxing, learning the language of boxing. Because if you watch it enough and you learn the language enough, the more you understand it. The more you understand it, the better you'll be at it. And that's what we've been doing a lot of.
Certainly. And you're also going to be Thomas' new son's godfather.
Absolutely.
Have you been a godfather before? Is it the first time?
Yeah, this is officially my first time.
I didn't know that.
It's officially like my very first time when someone asks me to be the godfather to their child. And
Hey, Jordan was there when I asked you.
yeah, we was at where was it? El Torito Grill.
Yeah.
El Torito Grill. And I'm a big teddy bear. I cry over shit like
really?
that. Oh yeah.
You seem like a quite tough guy. You never.
Yeah, I am a tough guy, but I also have feelings, and I'm very compassionate about the people that I care and love. And Tommy is somebody I look at like a brother. So him having a baby, and him and his fiance, I've grown to have a good relationship with them. So them having a baby, and I know how they are as people, and for them to want somebody as odd and crazy as me to be their godfather say a lot what they think of me. So I'm extremely happy about it.
And just remind me, Tommy, what's the baby's name?
Cairo. You're going to see it on my shorts tomorrow.
Was it written on your shorts, on the front of your shorts?
Yeah.
That's nice. So how long will it be, Malik, until you take Cairo on the pads?
We're going to start him off right off the rip. We already speaking the boxing language around him. He already understands what the craft is because Tommy and Emma's always watching boxing. Whenever it is I pop over at the house, I'm always talking about boxing. So boxing with kids starts in here. Like it doesn't start when they get here because it starts before they actually become in a physical form. It starts when they're being conceived. And right now, and I want to add this on. I'm saying this now. I truly believe that Tommy and Emma is going to have a son that's going to be 6'7" or taller.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'5". It depends on how
Wow.
tall you are. My height it varies. if you're under 6 feet, then I'm 6'4".
Well, I'm like 5'8", 5'7".
And I'm 6'6" in your case.
6'7".
Yeah, it's good.
So sparring for Cairo, how long will it take for him to get the sparring, the headgear?
That'll be tough for me right there because then I gotta watch him get hit, then I gotta watch him hit people, then I gotta be hard on him. That's the tough part to me about coaching is you gotta be hard and show tough love on people and separate it from a personal standpoint because you don't want them to take it too personal. So I go through my own emotional stages with that part right there. And I'm a young trainer in the game, and I'm still learning. And I'm learning more patience because you got fighters like Tommy that come from crossover boxing, and he hasn't been doing it all his life. So sometimes I forget he hasn't been doing this that long. Of course he's going to have this bad day against somebody that's been boxing 20 years. But I'm like that because I want the best for him, and I see a lot of potential in him, and I see a lot of talent, and I just always want him to bring it out.
Certainly.
Yeah.
So we'll see, I guess in 10 years' time, or maybe a little bit longer. Well, yeah, I guess about 10 years, I'll be interviewing you again, and we'll be saying, how did Cairo's first amateur fight go?
That would be crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and things like that happen. And it's funny you saying that because me looking at this camera, and I'm seeing us all on here talking about it now, the irony of time sometimes, 10, 15 years ago past, and it'll be Cairo, like somewhere in this position.
Right.
Cairo will be taller than me. He'll be here.
Yes. You know what I mean? Sure. And whether it be boxing or anything, one thing I could guarantee, he's coming from two very, very caring, compassionate parents, and he's going to be surrounded by good people, and we always going to make sure that he's good.
Amen.
He'll have Deontay Wilder's power, Thomas' gaming skills. It'll be perfect.
Absolutely. And the mother is a very, 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 you could say a very tall, official top model and very intelligent. She comes from a very good family. So this kid is in good hands.
Certainly. Awesome. That's really nice, guys. I'll see you after the fight tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
God bless you, brother. Peace.
Thank you, Fred.
Awesome. That's sick. That's really nice.